Hello and welcome to Beginnerology. Today we will do a very simple magical thing. We call it magic color, but actually it's a redox reaction. We will come into that. We are taking a small bottle, little water, potassium hydroxide or any alkali will do. Glucose, crude glucose I am taking so you can get it easily. Methylene blue you can buy from an aquarium shop, and you can also use some sugar. Also I will show you some of the item like acid base indicator, phenolphthalein, little dilute HCl, and alkali is right here, we will use it. So whenever we mix any solution, some rules are there in the chemistry that the solute should be given before then the solvent. Here water acts as solvent, so this we will not give before. We will pour the solute first, then mix, and then we will give the solution. We are getting some glucose into the bottle. Giving water to make the solution. So this is a glucose solution. Here we are giving some potassium hydroxide. Using a makeshift funnel. After that we are giving some few drops of methylene blue. This we got from aquarium shop. You can also get it very easily. This becomes blue color, but if we stay some time, let's see what happens. You can see it's become lighter, become clear in about 1 minute 30 seconds. This methylene blue happens to be in two forms. So when it oxidizes, it becomes blue, and when it reduces, it becomes colorless. So this is a redox reaction, but not exactly the acid-base reaction. Acid-base reaction is quite different. For example, if you take phenolphthalein indicator, if you take dilute HCl, and phenolphthalein indicator, does not give any color, but if we use a hydroxide like potassium hydroxide, any alkali, giving some potassium hydroxide, little water, now if we give phenolphthalein indicator, this is alkali. This gives a characteristic pink color. So in acid no color, in alkali pink color. So this alkali, when I am pouring in acid, when it is get acidized, color vanishes. So this is acid based reaction. In acid no color, in base pink color. So when I was showing this, one of my students found after a day this becomes reddish, this color after a day, and as the day goes by it becomes even redder. So I consulted Dr. Ratna Ghosh, a retired faculty from IIT Kharagpur, chemistry faculty. She said that this may be due to some activity happening after glucose react with methylene blue and KOH. So I will show you what is happening. So there is a simple experiment which I have performed. So I am showing you here. Taken little glucose solution, then giving some little bit potassium hydroxide. This solid does not react because reaction needs the molecules to connect with each other to do a combination. For that, the moment we liquefy it or we give a little water, here I am giving some water and started timer. It's highly exothermic. We can see red color comes. So it forms potassium gluconate, and the temperature goes as high as 100 degree. So this color, potassium gluconate, when we dilute it, this also becomes a little orange. I am pouring water here. Then if I give a little bit of potassium gluconate, this also gives a little orangish color. Along with it, the methylene blue when degrade, it remains in different formation which gives this color. And naturally then this cannot do the reaction. I tried with sugar also. So this is sugar, normal sucrose. So I am mixing with sugar and mix sucrose solution here. Now giving KOH in this potassium hydroxide, mixing well. Now giving methylene blue. I'm starting the timer to check how much time it takes. So within 2 minutes this has happened. Previously I found it's 5 minutes or whatever. Now when we shake, this also becomes blue. So this also acts as a clock reaction. When we do from sucrose, this does not react with KOH, but sucrose breaks down in water as glucose and fructose. So this can act as reducing sugar as well. Glucose, which has aldohexose aldehyde group, when mixes with air, oxygen, then it oxidizes into acid, and in acid this gives the blue color characteristic. So this is a very simple redox reaction or clock reaction or blue water experiment you can do But whenever you are doing, please be careful about the hydroxide solution, which is very corrosive. So normal sugar or sucrose also gives same color, and many a time this was found to stay for 4-5 days compared to glucose, which degrade and gives a red color and does not happen anymore. But to get back the color, I have given more glucose and found it's becoming green. See next. So if we mix more glucose here, and then shake well, blue and yellow becomes sort of green color. But still it can be workable. This experiment is so simple to do but very complicated to understand. So to make you understand, I am performing a simple experiment. Here is some HCl which I have diluted and kept it here. Here is some potassium hydroxide. I'm mixing with water to make it solution. So this is KOH. Methylene blue is blue in basic color, neutral and acidic color. So this is blue, this is alkaline medium, this is blue in neutral medium, this is blue even in acidic medium. So methylene blue is normally blue in color, but strangely when we give with the help of glucose, this changes color. So methylene blue is blue in all three: neutral, acidic and alkaline medium. But when it is given in glucose in the presence of KOH, that is in alkaline solution glucose, then it becomes blue in when shaking, because of glucose get oxidized, become gluconic acid or gluconate, and that makes this blue. But on standing, the oxygen, this gluconate or gluconic acid changes back to glucose, and that aldehyde group from that hydrogen goes to the methylene blue, the structure we have given you, and that gives the white color. And so this is something which we call clock reaction, to and fro, until the liquid, that is glucose, which is alkaline medium, and oxygen, when both is present. If any one is consumed or not present, then this clock reaction cannot happen. So you can see it become now the leuco form of methylene blue, that is white. When we shake, it oxidizes and makes gluconic acid, and that makes it blue back. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you and have a nice day. Please subscribe and write comments. Thank you.